Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, with no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Barnes. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that short completion. Looking for a receiver. The short hands. It's Barnes. Tackle, but first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback. Recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Direct snap to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, USC. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Finding some room at the 25. Here he goes. The 30. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Crucial third down play after that completion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Tries to get it to the running back. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. Pick six could be a game changer.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. In the clear at the 25. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits. holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Field goal is good.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Quick throw to the left. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Miller. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Barnes. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Trojans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up your...
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Has a path to the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Now they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He can go. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A huge defensive score.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches. Offense maybe looking to throw the ball here. They got 3 receivers bunched out left. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
2nd down. Complete via the screen. Picks up 6. And that's good enough for the first down.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Completion makes it 2nd and short. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Trojans line up with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, USC.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the PAT is good.
USA 28.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a crow route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out route, the catch made. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
grab behind the line. It's Jordan. It'll be Slaughter right at the line for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The sure hands. It's Miller. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Pressure is coming. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Miller. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
With the catch, it's Miller. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to throw it again. Ball comes loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
This defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. And defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Fires it to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Bell. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, what a big-time play here by these wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28. It's complete, but wow, did the freshman quarterback pay a price for that one. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. He keeps it on the design run. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on the reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And now the running back's got it again. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. The comeback is on. Here we go, 4th quarter, cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Finds his man. It's Barnes. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Miller. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw again. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch downfield. Finds room at the 30. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position. With a nice tackle for a loss.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He got it. The field goal's good. Hold on now. There is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Trojans line it up with first and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 25.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 3rd and goal. Try to make it on the ground. Solid tackle. Able to get him down.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a 3rd stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to 4th and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Oh, to grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And they play keep away here. Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes the handoff again. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. 4th down catch to the right. And the tackle is made short of the marker. That's a huge 4th down stop to get the football back here late in the game. Buckle up, we could have a great finish. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Motion now from the tight end. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, they fail to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They've cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day. And he goes down, but the takeaway is a fitting ending to this winning performance by the defense. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.